Pra frente. Botar melhor. Deixa eu ver aqui. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel again. Here it comes again. Yeah. Welcome to my channel once again. And yeah, guys. So let's continue. Let's continue with this anatomy series of hand studies. And I in the last video I was really sure that I will be able to finish the shading, the rendering of this hand in the last video, but I couldn't finish, as you can see, as you can watch it on the previous video. So I decided to record one more, and hopefully I can finish the rendering of this hand. Yeah, guys, there's again no magic trick, nothing new, and how I approach these things. And yeah, let's finally finish this series of hand anatomy, and I hope the previous videos, the 10 videos that I recorded, could help you in something, in your studies, in your process. And if not, again, feel free to leave a feedback, any critique, feedback on the comment section. And yeah, guys, let's work on this hand. And just let me adjust something here. So let's do this. So let's zoom in this drawing, just for you to see how the things are going on this hand. Again, this is a hand holding a dagger. Not the best dagger that I did in my life, but it is what it is. I didn't like it, this fingernails, but it is what it is. Here's the thumbnail that I did, and the two, and I think the video number 8 or video number 6, 7, I don't know. And here's the video scale that I did in the previous video, and which I think was quite confused the way I did, because I did it in not a structured way. I was sketching, I was drawing in a, how can I say that in English? In not a consecutive way, I don't know how to say that, but I was working here, and I was working here, then I was working here in the dagger, so I get back to here, then I write it, the names of the shadows, the lights, the values, the name, then I put the name of the value, so to speak, for reference. And then I get back here, and then I get back here in the value scaler, and I write it something that I missed, So I think it was quite confused, but yeah, but still, it's available. I think it's an available knowledge that I shared with you on the previous video. But again, it's a value scale that I did just for reference while we are shading the hand. So the brightest value is the light. So the areas they are brighted, it's brighter. The light will hit in a direct form, indirect way. This is a half tone, which means that is the areas of the hand the transition of the shadow areas to mark the transitions of the shadow areas to the light area. But the half tone is still is on the light area, and this is the shadow. This is the value for the shadow. So all the areas that have this value are on the shadow. So here, for example, this part of the hand, here is the shadow area. You know, here we will have a small half tone here because of the reflective line, the strike in this area of the hand, and to get back here. Also, we have some ambient light in this hand here, just a little bit here. So it will be light, a little bit light. We can mark just a little bit here, little thin value here. Here the core shadow is available for the core shadow, with the areas where how I will explain the core shadow. So is the areas where in the shadow the darkest I think is the areas that mark the contour of a form, especially a rounded form. So we will have something around here, especially in this area here, that I will mark later in this video, that you will see while I will work on it. And yeah, and the cast shadow and ambient occlusion is the darkest area of the drawing. So the cast shadow usually are the areas where we have something over other thing. So for example, we have these fingers, and they are casting a shadow over the hand, and this dagger is casting a shadow over the hand, which means that when the light strike, you know, right here, that let me zoom out. I think the light is in this, let's see, yeah, I think the light is like here, is something like this, in this degree. When the light hits the hand, it forms a cast shadow over the dagger and over the hand too. So we have the cast shadow of this thumb over the dagger, over the hand, and the dagger over the hand, and these fingers over the hand, and this finger over this part of the hand, you know. We have the darkest value. Also we have the ambient occlusion, which is the areas where we have the overlapping of the forms, especially in the areas where we have some, this, how can I say that? Yeah, the flash overlapping each other. So in the joints here, the flash, this compressed folds, the folds, So here we have something like happen here. So here we have this overlapping of the form. So it's the area where the light can reach. So the darkest area on surface. For example, when we have something, a book on the table, a book is on the table. We have a book on the table, and the light hitting the book from from up, and there is when the book touch the table, it's the darkest area of the conjunction, just like here when we have the dagger, touching the hand, we can mark with a small, we can darker a little bit, this surface here too, as I said, on the overlapping of the flash, the skin folds. So yeah, guys, pretty much everything that I know about shading. Probably this tool maybe sound a little bit confused, but I think I get this three values, or at least the explanation of this three types of values correctly. If not, please feel free to contest me to add more information on the comment section. So let's go. Let's get into this shading. Let me zoom in to. Let me switch just a little bit for português. E aí, pessoal, beleza? Bem-vindos aí de novo ao canal. Meu canal aí, onde eu estou dando continuidade aos meus estudos de anatomia, nesse caso anatomia de mão. Vamos tentar acabar aqui esse sombreamento dessa mão. Torçam por mim, entendeu? E é isso, vamos lá. Muito obrigado aí por você que assistiu os 5 vídeos em português e agora está assistindo em inglês. Já vou dar um again. De novo, manerem aí nas críticas, por favor. Mas sintam-se livres para deixar qualquer crítica, não só acerca do meu inglês, mas do conteúdo também. Se tiver algo que possa acrescentar aos vídeos, por favor, coloque aí na descrição, nos comentários. E é isso, cara, vem na disciplina, vem de boa. Vamos criar aqui uma comunidade, vamos criar aqui um ambiente que todo mundo possa se ajudar, entendeu? Aprender, né? Se algum gringo, se algum pessoal aí da gringa não conseguir entender algum termo aí que eu falei em português, nos vídeos em português, e de repente pareça aí, e de repente a tradução automática não ajude muito, eu pediria aí, caso eu não consiga responder a tempo, enfim, eu não veja, sinta-se livre aí, galera, pessoal do Brasil, para poder ajudar aí o pessoal, sabe, do exterior e tal. Se é que vai chegar aí alguém, sabe, que esse vídeo, enfim, sei lá, aí já fica aí o comentário. Valeu, galera. Então é isso, espero que possa ajudar você aí também, meu caro telespectador brasileiro aí. E é isso, cara, meu colega ilustrador, cartunista, artista conceitual, concept artist. Beleza? Espero que algo que eu possa produzir aqui, algo que eu esteja produzindo, possa te ajudar na sua jornada. aí de artista, para o que quer que você esteja estudando, sabe? Se é só algo como um hobby ou algo para trabalhar mesmo para alguma empresa, enfim, ou trabalhar por conta própria, sei lá. Então eu espero que algo aqui possa ser útil. Se for útil, de novo, deixa os comentários aí, cara. Se eu pude te ajudar, se algo que eu falei foi relevante. Beleza? Não é pra dar um... Como é que fala? Não é pra só elogio pro meu ego e tal, pra inflar o meu ego, não. Mas é pra eu saber mesmo, sabe? Se está sendo produtivo, se está chegando em alguém esse conteúdo, enfim, se eu pude agregar de uma forma produtiva na vida de alguém. Eu fico feliz mesmo quando eu ajudo alguém, sabe? Com um pouco que eu sei, né? Um pouco que eu adquiri nessa minha jornada aqui nesse planeta, beleza? Então é isso, sintam-se livres aí para deixar qualquer mensagem aí nos comentários. E vamos que vamos, vamos estudar, beleza? Chega, já falei demais em português, vou mudar para inglês. Now, back to English. So here let's keep shading here. Keep attention this light source. I will put the reference if I'm not if I'm I didn't put it already on my Pinterest board. I will put this reference there. If you don't know, I have a Pinterest where I get a lot of references, a lot of things that I find relevant for inspiration or just to practice, especially anatomy. So I get a lot of reference there, as probably 99% of artists do nowadays. So I think Pinterest is a great place to get a lot of reference, but you need to be aware with your time there, you know, because I think it's a double-edged sword, so to speak. I mean, it's an amazing place, the amazing app, amazing site to be, and when you want to search for reference for the most whatever thing that you wanted. But in my case, and probably in your case too, if you're an artist, you know, if you're studying drawing, whatever, it's an amazing place to find reference, drawing reference, photos, and works from artworks from other artists. So just practice or to use as a reference. So it's an amazing place, amazing. However, if you don't control your time there, you can spend all day there, guys, because it's quite addicted, you know. And I set up a timer when for all my applications on my phone, and I try to be aware with my time, especially as I'm getting older. So with my experience, I think when you're getting older, you are, you know, you start to value your time a little better than when you was young. So, for example, I can't spend all my afternoons playing video games, which was a thing that I did a lot when I was a teenager. So when I get it from I come home from school, my high school, in my fundamental school too, I did this a lot. I play a lot of PlayStation 2, a lot of games, you know. Back at the time was a lot of football. So if your guys are from USA, soccer. If you are just like 90% of the world that speak football, so I play a lot of Pro Evolution Soccer and some others, bootleg soccer video games that we call here in Brazil Bomba Patch, which are bootleg video games. It's not official. It wasn't not a official soccer video game, just like FIFA and PES, Pro Evolution Soccer. So it was quite a fun-made game, but it was addicted because, in my opinion, because of the modes that have in the games, and the music was far better than the official games, and so I think a lot of people that grow up in the 20s, early 20s, and late 90s, early 20s, so people that are around 25 to 30 years old, people in my, that have quite the same age that I have, will relate to that. So if you grow up, in early 20s, you will recognize the Bomba Patch games. And later I played a lot of some action adventure games, the legends of the genre, God of War. In Portuguese we call O Bom da Guerra. Good of War. PTBR, Portuguese Brazil. Clayton, the God of War, the Good of War. Clayton, O Bom da Guerra. So the God of War 1 and God of War 2, amazing games. I played a lot. My favorite game from PS2, God of War 2, it's amazing. And which more? Need for Speed Underground, I played a lot. It was an amazing racer game, amazing, the music, the missions, the customization of the cars. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. Again, other action adventure games. Devil May Cry 3, amazing game, man. Amazing. One of my favorites. And there's a lot of games too. Resident Evil 4.
What are you selling? What are you buying? I will buy it with high price. Welcome, stranger. I've got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
There's a false welcome. I think he only say welcome.
Welcome. I've got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. What are you buying? What are you selling? Ha! That's a welcome, stranger. Not enough cash. Come back anytime.
Leon, help! A imitação da Ashley foi boa, hein? The Ashley impression was good, and guys. Leon, help! What are you looking at? Muito engraçado. So funny. And guys, there's a lot of other games. Castlevania, Curse of Darkness, underrated game, one of the best RPG action adventure games ever made. Search later, Castlevania, Curse of Darkness. Excelente jogo, amazing game. I played a lot, and I was playing early last year on my PS2. However, how can I say that, guys? I will speak this with hole in my heart, so to speak, because my PS2 broke last year while I was playing this game. It's an amazing game in a very hard, difficult, crazy difficult, and it's very hard game in this difficult. So if you think Dark Souls is difficult, play this game on very hard. That you see what's difficult, and play the original version of Devil May Cry 3 Japanese edition, not the special edition, the Japanese edition, the original edition. So the normal difficulty of Devil May Cry 3, it's equal of the hard version of the American version of Devil May Cry 3. It's quite difficult, It's too fast paced at the game. But as you play, we will get the mechanics and the attack pattern of the characters, of the enemies, where they shoot, hit you, and they take too much damage. But it's a fun game, amazing game. I think it's an anime, so to speak, game. One of even if it's not anime, but the scenes, the acting, for that time, man, it's amazing, man. The rivalry of the two brothers, Virgil, Dante and Virgil, it's amazing. The characters, the enemies, the boss fights, the cutscenes, amazing, man. It's amazing. One of the best games that I played in my whole life, and amazing. Good memories. I have good memories with these games, and yeah. So I played a lot of games too. Final Fantasy 12, it's an amazing game, amazing game. I didn't finish. Sadly, I was in the. I think I was start the last section of the game, the Bahamut starship. I was about to finish the game. However, I was doing the side missions. I was doing the side missions and level up my characters. So I was with 230 hours of gameplay, and it's quite addicted, very addicted, this game. When you you start to get the mechanics. Amazing game, man. Amazing. It's very beautiful game. Final Fantasy 12 is amazing game, beautiful game. The things that the Square Enix did in that game with so much with so much effort. They put so much effort in a quite limited resources for a PS2 game. When it comes to graphics, textures, mechanics, and they did this amazingly. It's a great game. When you start to get the when you pass the 5 hours, 10 hours, when you pass the 10 hours of gameplay in the history gameplay, the game starts to get really good, man. You know? And it's amazing game, beautiful game. And the music, the characters, the missions, and the gameplay too, it's addicted. And the enemies, yeah, the enemy design is sometimes quite repetitive, because because the limitations of the console, the PS2, but still it's an amazing game, man. It's an amazing game. I think all these games that I mentioned before, they still stand the test of the time. And to be honest, some of them are far better than some big names. They are very big franchises. They are reinventing. They how can I say that? Yeah, they are far better than the games that are published nowadays, especially PS4 games, PS5 games. So I think the new generations only think about the graphics. Oh, look this it's moving in 60 FPS. Looks too fast. Look this graphic, this texture. We can see how it's too bright. Oh, this is almost real, photorealistic. Dude, come on, guys, come on. Sometimes back at the time we only care about the gameplay, the game mechanics. If the game was how can I say that, fun, if you have fun with the game, that's all that matter. Nowadays, I don't know how to say that in English, but you guys, you younglings, people that was born later 20s, I think you guys don't know how to say that, but you're not generation, as we grow older, we tend to talk a little shit about the young generations. You guys too, probably when you guys will in your 30s, we will talk not a good way, towards the young generations. But anyway, back at the time we just care about the fun. If the game was fun, that's all that matters. And a lot of people have good memories with PS2. Some long houses, I don't know how to say that, but it was, yeah, long houses, which was places that we pay to play games there. So with PS2, so it was something that happened back at the time, especially here in Brazil, especially with people that didn't have the consoles, they don't have money to buy the console, the games. So they go to the houses and they play with friends. Some that have friends, they have these games. They go to the houses of the friends and they spend the afternoon playing games. It was amazing, guys. It was a good childhood, good, have good memories with these things. But getting back what I'm trying to say, I can't spend too much time doing this thing today, so because I need to work, and I need to help my parents. I need to help myself. I need to how can I say that? I need to take care of my health, mental health, physical health. As you can see, some kilos. I don't know how to say that in English, but calos. So I've been doing some exercises and pull-ups and other type of exercises, push-ups, mostly calisthenics exercise, and running too. I've been running for 3.5, almost 3.5 years. So as you can see, I'm quite thin, but I have I am ectomorph, but I'm a runner. I'm a decent runner. I never participate in any competition, but in my plans to do this in the future. But let's see. And let's see. But yeah, I've been practicing this. It's amazing. It's my new passion, so to speak. And it's amazing the benefits that I gather from this activity. It's far better nowadays than a video game. I'm not talking shit about playing video games. I think just like exercises, you need to discipline. You need to have, to my opinion, nowadays, you have to have discipline to spend your time. So I think as you grow older, you tend to be more disciplined when it comes to spend your time on things, and with people too. So in my perspective, I start to pay attention in this a lot in the past 5 years. The way I spend my time, the quality of the time that I spend with people, what type of people that I want to surround myself, and what type of content that I want to consume. So I think it's should be normal as you grow older to value your time with more caution, because you're getting older, guy. We are, guys. You are getting close to death. Your parents are getting close to death, and you start to develop some kind of not necessarily disease, but some problems that comes with age. Some motor problems. I don't know how to say that, but that's why you need to keep your body in shape. You need to keep doing exercise to be sharp. For any kind of inconvenience, for any kind of possible danger that may occur to you or your family. So it's amazing the benefits in short term, medium term, and long term the physical exercises can generate to you for your physical body and your mental body, your physical and your mental health. And yeah, 40 minutes, and I didn't talk too much about what I'm doing here. But yeah, guys, just follow the reference, see the areas where it is darker, where we have cat shadow, where we have core shadow, halftone lights. Just follow the lights. And pay attention to the form too. So the palm of the hand, it's quite round. So while you're shading, you need to keep that in mind. You need to keep that in mind, the volume of the structure that you're trying to convey with ink, graphite, como é que se diz tinta em inglês? Ink, né? Ink. So you need to keep that in mind. So you need to establish the structure first, as I said every time. Structure first, structure. Then we start to design. We put the not, how can I say that? Yeah, to put the character. The joints, the fingernails, the, how can I say that, the flash, the, I forgot. So, and then you start to shading, if you will, if you want it. So here I like it, this results. I like this. I didn't need to shade this anymore. No, I think I didn't as you can see, I didn't construction anything. Let me pretend that I construct anything here just for you guys. Let me construct this part of the finger here, just to pretend that I did something in this video. You know, let's see if I still can do this sort of construction here. Yeah, it's you just need to keep in mind the perspective. Where is the vanishing point related to the thing that you're trying to draw? I think as you draw, these things will come naturally when you, for example, where when you're seeing a hand, a reference, if you use this approach, you know, with boxes for the structure, with time you will start to see eventually the boxes in perspective while you're looking to the structure. In this case, a hand, a finger. So it's things that the thing. So I think this mindset towards the construction phase to related to see in a three-dimensional approach using basic forms, complex thing will develop naturally. So with practice, let's put 5 years of constant practice, drawing one hour a day. So yeah, maybe in this time we will, maybe not. Who knows? Some people will get this a little faster than others, especially if you are doing this with a kind of teacher, professor, someone that guiding you through your art journey. So if you are seeing someone doing something or teaching you how to do something, I think it's faster, far faster than if you do this for your own. But still, I think anyone can do this by their own. Even if you are only studying through books, through videos, in your own time, in your house, you still are using materials that were produced for other people. So indirectly, you are using the knowledge produced for other people to develop your own knowledge, your own understanding of, you know, the fundamentals of drawing, painting, whatever. So you are studying with someone indirectly. So you are learning with someone, from someone. You're not studying alone. Even if there isn't no one by your side teaching you, saying what you have to do, what you not have to do, you still are using the help, indirectly help for other people. So that's why I think, especially the self-taught artists should keep in mind this humble mindset, you know. So I don't know if this thing occurs in other countries, but at least here in Brazil there is some kind of ego thing related to self-taught artists. So these people tend to, if they develop some kind of ability or expertise in what they're doing, they tend to be kind of egocentric and some kind of, I don't know how to say that, they tend to not pay attention to this. So they do exactly what I did, that I said. They use it, books, YouTube videos, tutorials for from other people to develop their own work. And they were studying alone in their houses, in their studios, using materials from other people, and they develop their knowledge, the ability in drawing, paint, or whatever, and they still stand and talk that they are self-taught. The thing is, I don't consider any self-taught artist completely self-taught. If you use a material from other people, you have this indirect help. So in my opinion, at least for me now, with my age, I think I'm trying to be more humble in the sense to understand that even if I didn't have any professor teacher by my side, talking how I need to do this, how I need to construct this in perspective, whatever, I have I had a lot of professors, a lot of teachers, on YouTube directing. I still watching a lot of videos from Peter Han, Anthony Jones, Jeffrey Watts, Stan Prokopenko, Ki Jung-gi, so to name a few. There's a lot of good artists that I still search for their knowledge. I still follow them, not only in social media, but in interviews. I always want to learn something from them in a good way, So I'm constantly learning from them. So even if they are not here interacting direct with me, so again, this is the small critique that I have with some Brazilian self-taught artists. Guys, come on, you're not self-taught, in my opinion, at least. If you use, for example, Andrew Lumin's books to learn anatomy or perspective or whatever, you use the knowledge from other people. These people was your teacher. You learn from other people. So come on, be humble in the sense that you learn from other people. It's okay. Even if you have your own style, your own sense of aesthetic, you learn it from other people. I know that, again, most people that talk this, I am self-taught, are referring to they learn it by themselves in their room, doing these things that I said in I am did too, which consists in reading books, practicing from books, from tutorials on YouTube, and yeah. And they're saying they did not enter in a formal class to develop their own skills. They are referring to this, but in my opinion, you still need to learn from something. The knowledge, the information are not created from thin air. They are transformed. They are gathered from other people. They get from other people. They get from other people. They get from other people. Of course, there is someone in the in the the start of the times that develop some sense of some kind of process, some kind of knowledge, and he or she pass it for someone else, and this person starts to incorporate the process and modify it to the own need, from his own needs, she own needs, whatever, and then pass it for another people. But anyway, so I quite digress. But I still can do this. Look at this. Let's get back to this. So yeah, guys, let's start this. Thank you for coming to my talk. So now I'm gonna rush a little bit. I was talking a lot. I really need to finish this, guys. I really need to finish this. I was talking a lot, guys. A lot. Come on. Again, here we have some foreshadow working on here, acting on here. Again, keep in mind the structure of the hand, the volume of the fingers. It's not my best handwritten hand, but it is what it is, okay? So what you guys are doing while watching these videos? You guys are drawing too? You guys put this video on mute and are only watching the process, or doing what you guys are doing. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, let's shade this a little bit more here. I will try to stay silent. I talk too much. I think I'm improving, guys. I am improving in my English skills. What you guys think? Let me know in the comments too. Pessoal do Brasil também. Diga aí, diga aí. Eu tô improvement. Tô melhorando no inglês? Digam aí nos comentários, por favor. Beleza? So yeah, guys. So here we have this roundness of the hand here. Let's try to convey this with the shading. And yeah, as you can see on the reference that I will put on Pinterest, the dagger that I did here is different than the dagger on the reference. So I opted for take away rework this kind of part of the dagger. I don't know how to say that in English. It's the hilt. The part that divide the handle and the blade, the hilt. I don't know how to say that in English, because in my opinion, it will compromise the silhouette of the hand. Yeah, and I wanted to to show the silhouette in a better way. So that's why I decided to not draw exactly exactly equal as the reference. I start to brag about my English skills, and now I start to speak slowly. Yeah, guys, I'm a bit tired. Let me shut up and draw. see here. Other tip there, when you are shading something, it's good to have a sheet of paper by your side, just to rest your hand over, and just to not smudge the drawing with your sweets, with your hand. So this prevents that you damage your study. And as you can see, it's almost finished, this pen. I already started a new one, but anyway, let's get into this. Let's mark a little score shadow, more score shadow. Let's mark this transition a little bit. It's more a little more darker. Again, just follow the volume of the hand. Keep in mind the simple shapes, the sphere, the boxes. Keep in mind this, or at least keep in mind, if you want it, my approach toward this, which again, let me humble myself. It's not my approach, not something that I develop by myself. I'm always talk about this artist that I use to develop my work, my fundamentals, and I will always be grateful to them. Again, Michael Hampton, Glenn Vilpo, Scott Robertson, even if Andrew Loomis. Sometimes I use his books, but I didn't like too much. Born Howard, no. What's the name of the guy? George Bridgman. I don't like his book too much. The drawings are too whimsical to me. Glenn Vilpo, the drawings are the things that he teach there in his books. To me, Vilpo Drawing Manual, which is the book that I studied from front to back. It's an amazing book, and it's far better than the George Bridgman, in my opinion. At least when it comes to drawings, anatomic drawings to study. And yeah, guys, and this others artists that I mentioned before, that I'm eternally grateful to these guys. Again, Peter Han, it's my favorite artist when it comes to teach and express himself while drawing, painting, whatever. So I try to be honest, all that I'm trying to do here, when it comes to express myself while drawing, or I'm ripping off from him. I'm trying to rip off from him, and yeah, but as you can listen, as you can see, I'm not too fast as him. I'm not too fluent in English as him, for obvious reasons. But still, I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to have fun, with what I'm doing. And yeah, guys, if you don't have fun what you're doing, like the drawing that you're doing, so why you're drawing? So I really think that you need to have fun. You need to be something that is, yeah, inspire the inspire you, or at least not the word is not inspire you, but something that, yeah, they give you good emotions, good sensations. So to me, drawing is one of these things. I mentioned before, physical exercises is another source of inspiration too. Not my proudest hand. This have, if I'm not mistaken, a double sense in English. Not my proudest hand. What I'm saying, whatever. We reached the 1 hour mark. I talked too much. I didn't finish again. Should I record another video? No. No one will watch these videos. You suck. Your channel suck. Whatever. I will stay silent for the next minutes, guys. I'm trying to really get into this a little quick. Yeah, here we have a quite strong cast shadow. I have this tendon here. That's this tendon here, but the light source is from there, not my light source. It's another light source. So the light is cast. The light is right here, something like this. So it's hit this upper part of the tendon here and cast a shadow over the forearm, just a little bit here. So we need to mark this this thing that happened here a little bit close, and then we have some cast shadow here. Sorry, not necessarily cast shadow, but we have a half tone here. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys could get something from these videos. Not my proudest video. Again, didn't finish this. I talked too much. But again, hope you could get something from this, or maybe only a company to your studies. Maybe someone to maybe if you're self-taught and you are doing this alone on your house, in your studio, maybe you don't have, for a number of reasons, you don't have anyone to have as a company to your studies, and a friend or a teacher, or who knows, someone that can give you a boost. What is, Gabriel? Eu falei meu nome com sotaque em inglês. So if you don't have anyone by your side to cheer you up, to motivate you, well, at least you have me, guys. I hope so. Maybe we can be friends. So drawing friends. So yeah, guys. Hope you could get something from this. At least a source of as motivation to keep drawing, to keep sharpening your skills, to keep studying, to reach your goals, to reach your dreams. And yeah, guys, that is. Thank you very much for views. Thank you very much for your likes, comments, possible comments. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that I should do here. Let's put a little more video here for shadow. Again, follow the form of the hand. Here's a little bit rounder. This part here. More video here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna switch to Portuguese now, guys. I'm a bit tired, and I'm start to give my final message in Portuguese, and then I will switch to Portuguese to English, just to end this video, because I'm quite tired. Agora mudando para português PTBR. E aí, galera, gostaram aí do meu desempenho aí nesse vídeo? Conseguiu tirar algo de produtivo aí nesse vídeo? Hein? Não? Pois é a vida. Bom, senhores, é isso aí. Muito obrigado aí pela sua companhia. Obrigado aí pela sua passada aí no canal. Oh, sai fora. Muito obrigado aí pela sua visualização, sei lá, por você ter aparecido aí para assistir o canal aí, assistir esse vídeo. Espero que você possa ter absorvido algo de produtivo aqui, de alguma loucura que eu falei, entendeu? Espero que algo possa ter sido útil. E é isso, guerreiros e guerreiras. Eu espero que eu possa ter tido alguma influência produtiva aí no sua jornada aí artística, entendeu? Espero que eu possa ter sido de alguma utilidade, né, para você aí de forma produtiva na sua jornada artística. Se não, de novo, deixa aí nos comentários, né, o seu feedback, suas sugestões, suas críticas, entendeu? E é isso aí. Vamos tentar se aprimorar, melhorar todos os dias aí, por cento todo dia. Isso, seguindo com humildade, como eu falei. No fundo, cara, por mais sozinho que você esteja aí aprendendo tudo, não porque eu aprendi sozinho, eu sou o brabo. Não, porque eu aprendi sozinho, ninguém me ensinou nada. Não, eu não ensino nada pra ninguém. Eu aprendi sozinho. Quem tá começando que se vire. Eu não passo conhecimento pra ninguém. Pra quê? Pra alguém vir aqui roubar meu trabalho? Não, fulano que aprenda sozinho. Eu não tive ninguém pra me ajudar. Eu aprendi sozinho. Não seja esse tipo de pessoa, galera. Não seja esse tipo de pessoa. Se você é esse tipo de pessoa e tá escutando, né? Escutou isso, faça uma autocrítica. Será que você realmente aprendeu sozinho? Ou você viu outras pessoas fazendo algo que você aprendeu? E se você fosse cego? E aí? Se não tivesse a visão que você tem, a possibilidade de enxergar, não tivesse a possibilidade de ouvir o que as outras pessoas estão dizendo, mostrando, então menos, cara, fica tranquilo aí, respira fundo aí. Você usou indiretamente o conteúdo de outras pessoas, entendeu? Para você desenvolver uma habilidade. Você teve professores, você não aprendeu sozinho. A prática em si, colocar em prática ali, né, pode ter sido você ali nas suas horas ali solitárias de trabalho, no seu estúdio, enfim, na sua casa. Beleza, perfeito. Mas o conhecimento ali, você não aprendeu sozinho, não foi do nada. Entendeu? Não é do nada, não é assim. Ah, eu aprendi sozinho, eu sou brabo. Não é assim. Bom, pelo menos é a forma como eu, Gabriel, vejo, né? Agora com um pouco mais de idade, né? Então eu creio que direto e indiretamente a gente sempre tá sempre aprendendo com outras pessoas, sabe? A gente sempre vai ter professores, sabe? Que aqui não se restringe só em cursos da escola, faculdade. A gente aprende na vida, sabe? No dia a dia. Às vezes com um tio, uma tia, um avô, uma avó, um amigo de trabalho, que eu acho bem difícil, né? Porque isso aí que tudo que eu falei, essa mediocridade aí, esse sentimento meio arrogante de não vou passar nada pra ninguém, eu aprendi tudo sozinho, eu sou brabo. Geralmente está muito comum no mercado de trabalho do Brasil, né? Não sei se em outros países é assim, mas aqui no Brasil é muito comum isso, saca? Essa mediocridade. As pessoas ficam com medo de perder o próprio emprego, não se garantem. E aí quando passam um conteúdo, quando passam os ensinamentos de outras pessoas, elas ou passam mastigado de qualquer jeito, ou passa errado para quem está começando, se frustra ali na carreira, não consiga ficar no trabalho, enfim, é de cada um. Sou muito específico, Gabriel. Enfim, não, mas se você trabalha aí no dia a dia aí no Brasil, qualquer área que seja, você provavelmente tem que lidar com pessoas medíocres assim, nesse sentido. Mas enfim, não vou ficar falando disso aqui não. Vou falar de arte. Beleza, galera? Puta crítica social foda, mandou bala. E é isso, galera. Se você assistiu aí esse vídeo, espero que possa ter sido útil pra você. Não sei se eu vou gravar mais um vídeo. Poderia gravar mais um vídeo, continuar renderizando essa mão, entendeu? E batendo um pouco de papo, trocando uma ideia, falando alguma loucura aí. Vamos ver. Já deu 1h15, o vídeo vai ficar muito pesado, ainda tenho que anexar o áudio, né, para essa câmera aqui, mas é tranquilo. Beleza? Então, cara, tá vendo aí, cara? Vamos tentar se aprimorar aí, menos mediocridade, muita calma, disciplina, humildade, entendeu? Se alguém chegar pra você e quiser aprender algo, e a pessoa realmente estiver interessada, você vê que a pessoa tá interessada em aprender algo, pô, cara, o que custa ensinar, cara? O que custa ensinar, cara? Porra, cara. Meu Deus. Enfim, vai de cada um. Beleza? Ah, o que custa ensinar? Faz um curso de desenho, faz um curso. Enfim, mas aí depois você usa suas estratégias de marketing pra se monetizar. Mas enfim, no início, assim, cara, se alguém vem te pedir uma ajuda, cara, pelo amor de Deus, tem que ser muito medíocre mesmo. Mas enfim, vai de cada um. Então eu, pelo menos a minha parte, né, eu tô fazendo aqui com o canal, né, é devolver esses aprendizados que eu aprendi nesses quase 7 anos de estudo, de 2018 pra cá. Estudos assim mais direcionados, né, de desenho, pintura, enfim, parte conceitual, né? Então, utilizar os conhecimentos que eu adquiri nesses últimos 7 anos para, entendeu? Ajudar outras pessoas aqui no canal, né? Quem sabe você que está escutando, você que está assistindo, possa se beneficiar com alguma loucura, com algum processo, qual que eu fiz aqui, beleza? Se não, deixa aí nos comentários seu feedback, sua crítica, enfim, sei lá, todos. Me estendendo muito. Valeu, galera. Garela ou galera? Beleza, senhores? Muito obrigado aí pela sua atenção. Fiquem com Deus. Muita paz aí pra vocês. Continuem aí nos seus objetivos firmes, fortes. Beleza? Sigam na disciplina, sem mediocridade, 1%, tentem melhorar 1% todos os dias. E aqui eu não tô falando só relacionado a desenho, não. Tô falando em tudo, cara, na vida, saca? Exercício físico, a forma como você trata os outros no dia a dia, a forma que você trata os seus pais, a forma que você trata o seu próprio corpo, né? Tenta manter essa postura, saca? Mais atenta com relação aos seus objetivos, né? Sei lá, tô ficando velho, tô ficando muito filosófico. Ficando muito filosófico, meu gosto. Beleza? Eu ia falar garela. De novo. Beleza, galera? Nos vemos aí nos próximos vídeos, tá bom? Fiquem na paz. Beleza? E é isso aí. Tudo de bom aí. Now back to English. Well, guys, so I think I'm gonna maybe, who knows, continue the shading in a next video. Or no, I don't know. If we reach the 20 likes in this video, I will record a third part of this rendering. 20 likes. So probably I will record anyway in another video. Just to finish, you know, I have this thing with me. I need to finish what I started. So yeah. And yeah, guys. So I hope it could be helpful for you in any way. And I will see you soon on the next videos. And I'm tired. I speak too much in this video. I think I quite improved. I'm feeling I'm improving my English skills. I think it turned out quite decent in this video. But anyway, yeah, guys. So thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for check out this video, the channel, or any other video that I have here on my channel. So if you have any critique, suggestion, thoughts about the video, please feel free to leave your feedback on the comment section, and I'll do my best once again to answer you, to respond you using my English skills. So yeah, guys, thank you very much. Be well. May God bless you all. If you're atheist, well, I'm sorry for you guys. But still, I hope God bless you anyway. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much to check this channel, to check this video, and I will see you soon. You all soon on the next video. Again, probably will be a third part of this video. Hopefully, the last part of this video, of third part of this handling of this hand. Hopefully, the last part. But if I couldn't finish in 2 videos, what will what will make me think that I will finish on the next video? Who knows? Maybe I will do some handling offline. Who knows? So again, guys, thank you very much. See you later. Be well. Bye bye.
Bye.
Valeu, galerinha. Valeu, tchau. Galerinha é foda. So let me zoom in just to you guys see how the shading is going on. Yeah, I will record another video, but I will at least do this this offline. Probably will do this offline, and I will render these fingers, or maybe only these 2 fingers and the dagger, and or maybe I will not render the dagger. Who knows? Whatever. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye. Be well. And that's all, guys. Here the video scale. Goodbye. Bye.